Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Isha Rajput, your favorite YouTuber of all time. And for those who are new, I talk about law of assumption, manifestation, and self-development on this channel. If you are interested in this, please stick around and I would love to have you here. As you have seen on the title of this video, that is techniques don't matter. By the way, the people who are judging me for my new hairdo, it's because I had dengue last year and my hair was falling out, and now these are baby hairs which I had to got them trimmed because they were stinging into my eye. I had to got them leveled up. So it was not my thought of doing it, it was actually my majboori. So don't judge me for that. But coming back to this video, as you have seen on the thumbnail of the video, that is techniques doesn't matter. So it's actually true. See, various techniques, various manifestation techniques which are on the internet right now or in your books, these are all based on just one fact that I'll be touching in this video right now. So as you can see on the screen right now, these are the various manifestation techniques which are on the internet right now. First is law of assumption, as this is the most common thing to me because I've been using it so much lately. The second thing is law of attraction. In this thing, you have to act. Okay, in law of assumption, you don't have to do anything, things come to you, but in law of attraction, you have to make a move, you have to act in certain way in order to get something. Okay, second is gratitude. Gratitude is being grateful for something. You are thanking the universe for something that you don't have right now in your hand right now. Okay, so there are various other techniques which we follow, and every now and then influencers change the name of their techniques and just twist or mold it into something new and name it by themselves and then ask us to use it for 21 days and literally see the results, this and that. There are various things. The internet is flooded with such things, and it's nearly impossible for us to keep on with one technique or one thing. So instead of telling you something new, I want you to revise something in order to manifest something. Okay, so this is basically a revision for your manifestation, and you can check by yourself what are you doing wrong from this video. Okay, what are you doing wrong, what are the mistakes you are conducting that is pushing your manifestations away, and why do you feel suppressed, why do you feel sad, why do you feel depressed, why you feel anxious, things like that. Okay, so we are going to revise today. So I'll be telling you the basic of all the techniques that you're using right now. Okay, anything in this world that you are using for manifestation is based on just one single reality. Okay, and that is, if you want something, you have to create a feeling within you that you already have it. Okay, that is the basic, that is the reality, that is the fundamental of manifestation. Okay, if you want something, you have to create a feeling that you have it already. That's the fundamental to every manifestation. It can be big, it can be small, it can be this, it can be that, whatever you want. Just one single reality. Whatever you want, just create a thought, create a feeling that you already have it. So anybody telling you that whenever such situation arises, you still have to be in that state forever, you cannot come out of that alignment with your manifestations, you cannot stress about it, it is purely unnatural to not fall out of that state. Even Neville Goddard says himself that it is okay to fall out of that state. Okay, it is okay for you if you fall out of that state of living in wish fulfilled, the dream realized. But at that point, what is important, like, what do you do to come back to your state? What do you do to come back to your state? Like, if you sob in your sadness that you don't have it right now in your reality, you will never have it. But if you try to get out of that situation, get out of that emotions, sometimes we feel, even myself, I have done this many times, whenever I used to feel like this is something that I don't have in my reality, but I want that manifestation to come true in my life. So sometimes what used to happen is, like, I wanted something and I remember myself crying. I remember myself crying that I don't have it. So how can I create a feeling of it with me right now? How can I do that? It's nearly impossible for human beings to accept something, like accept something which is not there. Is it possible for you guys? No. But then I read some books, I developed the understanding, like, suppose this is thin hair, okay? You can see my hand through this hair, okay? You can see my hand. I can touch it. If I will touch you, you can feel it. So this is something that you can accept because it is accepted by your senses. But at the same time, I had a lot of belief in God or universe or any things that you believe in, something supernatural which is beyond our senses. I believed in it so much. Similarly, you believe in electricity, you don't see it. Can you see electricity? No. But because of it, all our appliances are working. Okay? It's working. If I'll switch on the fan right now, the fan will move. I have belief. I have faith in it. I cannot see it, but it is working. It is working. And I had to learn this through hard way because I was so selfish and so much involved in my emotions that I felt like I was losing it. I can never get it. Even though when I felt I was losing it, I was not going to get it at any cost, at that moment, I never affirmed, I never lied to myself. I calmed myself down, I cried out as much as I wanted to. I cried out. For 20 minutes, I gave myself a good cry. And after crying, I used to go outside for a walk. I used to calm myself down. I used to listen to some good songs, okay? Soft songs, not some party hippie songs. No, some soft songs which are genuinely good in a way that it lifts your mood up. Okay, while walking, I used to listen to those songs, and here is a river around my house, and I used to go there and I used to sit there and I used to listen to that song, and I used to put my feet down in the river water and I used to calm myself. And then after coming back to my home, I used to engage myself. I used to draw something. I used to literally do something that will lift my mood more. Like, I love cooking, so I used to cook myself something. I love to paint. I love to paint my affirmations. So the affirmations that I wanted, the manifestations that I wanted, what I used to do is I used to take a piece of paper and I used to put on some good music while I am writing, and I used to write it down. I don't even have the counting, like how long I wrote it. It was like for 30 minutes or 40 minutes, I used to write that manifestations. Okay, I have this, I am strong, I am this, I am that, I'm happy, I'm peaceful, I'm calm, I'm happy that I have it right now with me. And within, like, I used to give myself time. I never used to carry on with that feeling in me that I have, that I don't have my manifestations with me. I never did anything else if something came up when I was not in that state of living in wish fulfilled. So I never used to carry on with my work. I always used to give a pause, and even if it took me 2 hours to get back into that state, I used to give it that 2 hours, because for me, processing emotions was slow. So after 2 hours, guys, you won't believe it, after those 2 hours of calming myself, lifting my mood, I used to feel that I'm again aligned with my manifestations, with a new power, with a new strength that I did not had before. Because it was like I had overcome one more obstacle. It was like I was climbing the stairs towards my manifestations within me, the thought world which is in me. I was climbing the stairs up to my manifestations by just overcoming my emotions again and again. And that is how I used to get aligned back into my manifestations. And that is what we are supposed to do here. Even though if you are crying, it's okay if you're crying, because that is what a blockage is. That is what a blockage is in you. That is where you have the blockage for manifestations that you are desiring right now. And you have to overcome that. You don't have to avoid it. You have to overcome that. And it's up to you how you will overcome it. So the way of overcoming is just do what you love to do. Just do what you love to do, even if it is watching your favorite show, watching your favorite movie, dancing like animals in your bedroom, going for a run, going to the gym, talking to your friends, laughing, cooking, whatever you like. You have to do that in that moment so that you feel happiness. Because the more you will live in these feelings of happiness, satisfaction, calm, these are also the frequencies of your manifestations. The more you will start living in it, the more you will get closer to your manifestations. And that is what we are supposed to do here. It's not like you have to, suppose I'll act it out for you. If you are a girl who is trying to manifest a call from someone, suppose, or it's just a too small manifestation, we shift to something else. Suppose you want a job. Okay, you want a job, but you heard about some affirmations, some manifestation, law of assumption stuff, and you started assuming that you have the job right now. But your reality is that you wake up at 10 a.m. in the morning and you do nothing the whole day, and in the evening you stress about the job that you don't have. So now your day goes like, while meditating, you tell yourself, I have the job of my dreams. I love myself. I feel so satisfied shaking my hand with the supervisor who just hired me with my dream package. And the next moment, when you are doing nothing, the whole time you are just stressing about the fact that you don't have your job. Now, what will happen? You will just end up getting stressed. You will just get more and more sad and anxious of not having job. At that moment, what you have to do? You have to think from the end. What will you do if you had the job right now? What will you do? You will get up early in the morning. You will do your meditation or practicing yoga, whatever you like to do for your fitness stuff. Or if not, you will get up, take a bath, have your breakfast and dress up. Dress up as if you are going to your office. So you have to dress up like that. And suppose you have a job for 9 to 3. Suppose. So 9 to 3, you should sit in your office attire, the way you will dress up in your office. So you have to sit in that dress. Even if you're not sitting, if you don't want the people to make fun of you, if you live with a family like me who just make fun of your thoughts and beliefs, whatever it is, then at least you can do is act like you have a job. See, a person who's unemployed and a person who's employed, they both have different, body languages. They don't have different, they have different beliefs, okay? They have different actions, okay? A person with a job will have more formal body language because that is how he or she has to mold himself or herself in order to perform better at her or his job. But a person with a person who's not having any job will not have any formal body language. He will be informal, in loose clothes, doing nothing. So at least the last thing you can do is act like you have it. Now, next thing what I want to tell you guys is there is no limit, okay? Suppose you are thinking that suppose you are a college student and you think that only after graduating I can have a job. Okay, first I will complete my graduation, then I'll have my job, then I'll have my promotion, things like that. I'll work it out through a sequence. So I'm telling you that whatever you want will never happen in a sequence that you desire. Okay, it will never happen like that. Okay, if you are a college student but you still want a job and you're just waiting for your graduation, instead of thinking like limiting your beliefs. Instead of limiting your beliefs that it is only possible if I am able to graduate myself of this degree and then I can apply somewhere for jobs. It's not like that. Don't limit your beliefs. Okay? You can tell yourself, even if you're a college student, you can still have the job that you desire. You can have it. There is no limiting belief. It's not like that if you want to manifest a car, you are saying that, oh, first I'll buy Swift Desire, then I'll buy maybe Ford Fiesta, and then I'll buy little Mercedes S-Class, then I'll go for Range Rover, then I'll go for maybe Rolls Royce. It's not like that. If you want that car, if you want Rolls Royce, why would you want the 5 other cars? Okay, first I'll buy this, then then. There is no limiting belief. If you want something, you have to act like that you have it already. There is no sequence for it. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is create a thought that you have it already. Suppose if you had your Rolls Royce right now, Phantom, what will you do? Okay. In actuality, whenever you will come out of your car, the way you will come out with that feeling, oh, I own a Rolls Royce Phantom. What you will do, if you are driving the car by yourself, the first thing is you will lock it with the key. Isn't it true? Yes, you will do that. You will lock it with your key. So in your imagination, whenever you come to home and park whatever you have right now, whether it is a car or a two-wheeler, just in your imagination, act as if you are locking your Rolls Royce, if you want it. And it goes to any car that you want, any bike that you want. In bikes, you cannot lock it through the key, but you can lock it by twisting it around. So just shift it according to your manifestations. And similarly, manifesting money. So money manifesting is like most complicated. I don't know why people complicate it so much, but it is very simple actually. It's very simple. All you have to do is just unlearn everything. Unlearn everything about money. And instead of saying I'm spending money, all you have to say I'm circulating money. I circulate money. These two things that you have to do before manifesting any amount of money that you want. And the third thing is, when you visualize having money, that is the most important thing. If you had the money, what you will do? You will open your phone, you will check your bank account, and you will see that this is your reality. But in your imagination, you will see the desired amount of numbers that you want. And then in your visualization, you should know what you will do of that money. How will you spend that money? That is important. And start spending it in your imagination and see how you will feel. You will feel happy. Oh, I am able to buy this. I am able to buy that. This is how imagination works. This is how manifestation works. And this is not a one-time task. You have to repeat this again and again. Because every now and then you fall out of that state. This is the thing that is required to be done. If you feel sad, if you feel anxious, if you feel worried, and if you feel that your manifestations are not coming to you, then you just have to get out of that emotion that you don't have it. You are literally living in that reality that you don't have it right now. Go and do something fun that will lift your mood up. Then try to manifest something, okay? It's not that you will manifest something with sadness. It will never happen. And even if it does happen to you, if it did happen to you, you will not be happy. You will not be satisfied. Okay? So work on these things and see how your manifestation journey changes. And do these things for at least 21 days before seeing any results. And come back and comment down, does it help you guys or not? And if you have any queries related to manifestations or your specific manifestations, you can comment down below and I will be answering your queries and doubt. And if you want me to make a separate manifestation video on a specific topic, just drop down a comment below and I'll be making a video for you. That's all for today. Keep watching and I'll see you in the next episode.